even just looking so far as curiosity now, because I actually don't recall who else would have it. You know, because that was the case. If it was a case that you could actually like learn a lot of people would be deploying meteor matches just to kill off the fairies. You know.
Oh yeah. Well, like Metagross is one of the fantastic steel type to use. Like, it's one of the few. Even going back through the games, it was one of the few attacking steel types that you would have had. It was always more defensive type. So having one on the offense was definitely strange to have.
Okay, James, here's your answer. We're taking out pre-evolved forms. Only 4 Pokemon can learn Meteor Match, right?
Okay, let me see if I can get them.
Okay, go for it. So Fable and Metagross are 2 of them. There's 2 others.
Okay.
Both steel types, incidentally.
Both steel. Okay. I'm going to. Okay, let's see if we can. How many? After both steel types, I was going to. First guess was going to be something like a Minior, but it's only rock type, isn't it?
It's
like
the
spaced stone from that is literally a meteor in Gen 7.
And plus, Meteor Match is meant to be an actual punch as well. It's meant to be a fist, so you have to. It's like a physical, actual. The target is hit with a hard punch fired like a meteor. It may also raise the user's attack stat.
Can you give me what gens they're from, or is that too much?
Gen 3 and Gen 4.
Oh, okay. I was expecting them to be much later than that. Okay, Lucario.
Ding.
It got all the good moves.
Yes. Which makes up for how fucking frail it is overall.
I got right up to the I got right up to the Elite Four in my Sinnoh game.
Yeah.
For the madness. And I had Infernape and Lucario carrying the team. They were the 2 glass cannons.
Yes.
And I had decided, no, that is way too frail to go into with my team. I couldn't not use Infernape because of our rules.
Yes.
So Lucario had to get benched. And so I brought in Driftblim instead, which was a horrific choice.
It was in the end.
It was in the end. It did nothing.
To be fair, my team was not that great. I just went for the obvious choices in Gen 4. I didn't put any more thought into it on top of that. So
you had a lot more options available.
I was being very nice in that round, to be honest, because Platinum was an unfair advantage. So I think it worked out well.
Could have stopped Mookie from his bullshit that he did.
That is true. That is true. We were
so Mookie punished you for being nice.
Yes. Story of our channel.
Coatla.
Incidentally, the other Pokemon that learns Meteor Match is Jirachi.
Okay. So you're a punching move, you say?
Yes, I know. That's the weird part.
Because I was going to say, if it was another Gen 3, Aggron might have been the one I would have jumped for.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what other steel ones there are in Gen 3 beyond Aggron.
Yeah, I think Aggron is the only one that's coming to mind. I think that's it, as far as I know. Unless I'm forgetting a flying type of some kind. I don't think so.
Mawile?
Mawile, that's the one, yes. I knew there was a K-Pokemon in there somewhere, but yeah, I think they don't really give Steel type any respect until 4 or 5 anyway. So
yeah, I know. It took up until we made the fairies, and now I guess we have to make good Steel types.
Yeah, exactly. It's shit. We do actually. It was they kind of forgot about the type after introducing it. It's it's nice. We have something more defensive than Rock now. Great. Is there anything else to it? Nope. That's it. Nope, it's just to be more annoying.
Yep, and that is the thing. Rock type should have been completely thrown away as well, because there's just what can they give Rock that makes it stand out?
That's why I think there's kind of more of a distinction between the rock and ground types now. The ground is kind of more for like sandy, like arid areas, and then rock is for actual mountainous, like sections.
Yeah.
So there is a bit of a distinction now, and I suppose they're kind of like trying to be a bit more creative with it too. You know, where like any new ground types are desert oriented rather than rock types that are like again like more actual mountainous Pokemon, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Did you ever finish the Crown Tundra?
We did, yeah. I did finish Crown Tundra, yeah.
That was such a good move in the right direction. There goes Dominion again.
Right, so Theos has jumped headfirst in as per usual. Let's see what's going on here. Oh look,
this place. Okay, if your mask can tell the difference between the air outside and the air that you're breathing now, then that mask isn't doing its fucking job.
No, yeah, he was checking our suit in particular for the Geiger reading. Oh, look at this! Look, little Tribadum.
Oh my god, is its name going to be Hazmat? Oh,
it's called Hazmat. Yeah. By the way, you can't hear it, but the cry of it is hilarious because it just sounds like someone going, "Oh no!" It's great. I love it. It's actually one of my favorite Pokemon from this because it's just so cool.
Oh sure, this one you'll catch. Wait, is it nuclear type?
It is nuclear type, yes.
That's really strange. Like
we have to catch one for the plot, by the way.
Is there a non-nuclear version of Hazma then?
No.
Ooh.
Because as we're going to discover here from the plot spot, Hazma actually eats radiation.
Which is why Theo was able to breathe there. And
yes,
thankfully he took the suit off.
Yes. He's better. We are not taking the risk, of course.
No. Also, you could absolutely. He's put his defenses up. You can make another attack on him. Okay, good.
Yeah, so he does.
Oh, shite.
Thankfully, we do have a lot more options. In fairness, like we are meant to catch one here for
the plot.
Yes, because if I'm not mistaken, it's thanks to one of these guys that we'll be able to either tame nuclear Pokemon or change them back to normal. I think it's one of those two. I can't recall offhand.
Okay, yeah, you'll be better.
It should work better.
Yeah.
All going well.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 3.
What a fucker. Nope. How dare you defy me?
You don't have to kill it. Oh!
There you go. Surely now this time, this like terrified little like creature that keeps going, oh! Every time it gets like seen. Finally got to the ball.
Accepted his fate.
So basically, apparently, the plot spot, the little flavor text was that they appear after a nuclear fallout, and essentially they just like they feed on on radiation and basically poop out clean air, which is great.
All right, new kind of Pokemon. Nuclear type isn't hostile. Really, he should not have taken his mask off already.
Yes. I mean, yeah, quite topical telling someone to put their mask on, but, you know.
Yeah.
Game was well ahead of its time.
And it was also ahead of its time in saying, and people won't comply or will do the bare fucking minimum of complying.
Yes, it turns out Pokémon Uranium captured the human psyche better than anyone else did. Who knew? Who knew the future lied in this ROM hack of an RPG Maker game?
Oh no.
What does that say about Pokemon Insurgents? We all just become cultists in 5 years' time? Who knows? Anything can happen.
Wait, you didn't genocide the rest of the Hazmas?
No, they're helping. We only need one. We only need one after all. Plots.
Yeah, but like experience.
It's like it's a single evolution and it's like level 40. We're getting fuck off from that. Like I said, it's better to have these like much bigger fish to fry in this situation.
Yeah, if you can kill them.
And there you go.
Okay, there we go.
We got one. To be fair to the game, it is actually trying to help you out with the experience here. Like it's giving you like 2-stage, 3-stage evos for your battle. So it is actually trying to help, which is great. But yeah, like you certainly have to be on the pace starting off anyway. Because even that,
so many of these seem like the radio acid, Half-Life, these moves seem like they could have been fun to use. But
yeah.
oh well.
Well, they're just based off like moves that already exist. In fairness, you know.
Oh yeah.
But they're good ideas, at least. And just to kind of keep you speak to the next part, Hazma is not the only unique nuclear Pokemon we'll be seeing in this area.
I like this as a gimmick. It's like a cool way of doing hordes, but this is also like really frustrating to like. Yeah, you won that double battle. No, it's a wild battle. This shouldn't be happening.
This is against nature. Again, it seems to be part of the theme.
Look, at least Garrel is pulling his weight.
Yeah, like like this section is actually, I think this is probably the best section of the game because everything design-wise makes sense. You know, like when you were having a double battle, the first Pokemon that comes out is Steel type. Brilliant. That's exactly what you want. Everything is leveled in the right way so that like if you are slacking off behind a little bit, maybe not as much as I am, but at least a little bit, you're back on the pace after this section. Because I'll be honest, you kind of need to be on the pace for the next part, or else like you're just stuck in a recursion, and you don't want to be like that.
Chimichanga.
I don't know. It's just the name of it. It still makes me chuckle, but also the slippery snake at the back of it. It's going like, "Hey, you get him! Go get him! Go on!" He's like that mate that just
this go to one hit kill, yeah.
Of course it is, because Quatlet is shite.
Yeah.
This is my point. This is why it got ditched, because it couldn't hold up any fucking fight.
I mean, it's a glass cannon. And it's under-leveled. What's not to love?
Mystery to us all. Oh, hello. Someone's bringing the noise. Oh, it's probably a good thing because he was going to use Surf, so Chimichanga was going to die.
AI for this is better than in that sense.
Yeah.
So.
I think it's probably because it detected Tropint was a psychic type, so it didn't want to be like at a weakness. I think that's why it did that. But then why bring out Paraboom to fight a dark type?
Neutral. Well, no, Paraboom's psychic and fairy, is it not?
Just psychic, I believe, or normal psychic, I think.
Like Petrify, great idea for an ability.
Yeah, it's great.
It's speed-based, intimidate, like perfect.
Yeah, I personally like it for Mega Arbok, where like you have intimidate and then Mega Evolution for Petrify. Oh, I was like, you get a double debuff in one turn. That's just great idea. Great idea. One of those things that like you'd want to be implemented yourself in real life.
Yeah. Are you following the talks of there's going to be a direct maybe next week or so for the Pokemon 25th anniversary?
I have heard nothing about that actually. That's all news to me. Do you want to fill us in there?
It's basically just it's coming up to like it's February what is the Pokemon Day? February 27th is Pokemon Day, so that is the and this is the 25-year anniversary.
Hmm.
And given that it's a milestone one to remember, and given you've seen what they did with the Switch, with Mario this year on the Switch, they put out a rake of things for it.
Yes.
They got the 3D games that were made in the past for different systems, and they put them all onto one cart and made that available. There was the Mario 35 game, which was a online playing Mario against each other, Mario Maker, and like they did plenty of promos for it. For Zelda's 25th, they put out Skyward Sword, which was a monumental game to put out at the time, where they gave here is the origin of the franchise, the origin point of it that explains all the backstory that you'd ever need to know to it.
Oh, we've arrived.
So there we go. Okay. This year is the 35 year for Zelda and the 25 year for Pokemon. So here's hoping both of them get a nice big remix of things available for them.
Yeah, I think like we were discussing that on our last session. I was thinking like there's a lot of places they could go to, and it just depends on where they want to go themselves, you know. And where they think would be appropriate for 25th anniversary, you know.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did Gen 4 remix, Gen 4 remix anyway, at a minimum. Possibly Gen 2 Let's Go. Or they put out the virtual console versions.
Yeah, I think that's a very possible choice. Because I think like there'd be a certain lot of interest in that for people wanting to like use Pokemon Home and that. So that's a very sensible choice, and perhaps it's something that could be easily done too. You know, why bother making a remake when you can just push people onto the original article and have them going again?
Because full price games.
Of course, James. I was being very silly.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's Legendary.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's here. And boom.
And it just killed us.
Or did it? This is our suit talking, by the way.
Yeah.
And now we're inside the power plant.
So, okay, Urain brought us in, I guess. Nice of him to do that.
It seems that way, doesn't it?
Okay, grand.
Right, so we basically need to recharge our suits.
Yeah.
And we're told not to look for Theo because we don't have time, basically.
And he doesn't really matter.
He is also completely pointless.
Now, are you on a time limit with this, or is that like you've reached room 1, you're at 20%, you're in room 2, 15%?
It's not as pronounced as that, but you do get little warnings when you kind of like reach little like checkpoints, if you like.
Yeah.
You move from a different area, you will get like an alert, but by the time you do reach your battery, you're fine. It's not on a timer or anything, thankfully. Yeah.
All right. Well, look, at least you're able to kill things easily in here.
Yep. Again, it's still in the kind of the XP buzz that it's trying to give you, so you can't say that.